Now, when it comes to naming these subcomponents, I feel like we could have taken a different approach. By calling them something based on their content, we're supposing that the content itself isn't going to change dramatically. So what this means is that in the future, we could end up with the magic content over where the speed content is, and we might still be using the speed subcomponent in order to style it. Now, as it stands, the only thing that these subcomponents are doing are changing the background color. And if this was all these subcomponents were going to do, I might suggest actually changing these names to be more generic. Perhaps we'd call it 1, 2, 3, and 4. That way the content in them could change, but the semantics of the class name could stay the same. But there's something that could change this, which is this. This content here, which is a single character, is rather non-semantic. That is, if we look at our HTML, if we look at this character code, it doesn't really mean much. So ideally, it would be nice if this icon could be part of the CSS rather than the content itself. And there's actually a way to do this. So let's go to our browser and do a quick search for CSS insert content. Near the top, we have W3 Schools talking about before and after selectors. If we click on this, we can see an example. So if we have a paragraph and we use 2 colons and then before, and then we set the content to this, here's what we see. So before it should say read this, and if we look at these paragraphs, it says read this, my name is Donald, read this, I live in Duxburg. If we looked at the HTML here, you would see that the content shows my name is Donald, but it also shows this before here, and it highlights the read this. And if we click on that, it shows us the CSS that resulted in this content being added before. So this is exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for a way to add content via our CSS, content that specifically is not semantic at all. So let's try to work in this idea for the CSS for our icons here.